Securing AWS Amplify Lambda functions is crucial to protect your serverless applications from unauthorized access and malicious activities. To get started, you need to understand the basics of AWS Amplify and Lambda functions. Aws Amplify is a development platform that helps you build, deploy, and manage scalable mobile and web applications. Lambda functions are serverless compute services that run your code in response to events. The first step to secure your Lambda functions is to use IAM roles. IAM roles provide temporary security credentials to your Lambda function, allowing it to access other AWS services without exposing your credentials. To configure an IAM role for your Lambda function, go to the AWS Management Console. Navigate to the IAM dashboard and create a new role. Choose Lambda as the service that the role will be used for, and attach the necessary policies to the role. Next, you need to configure the Lambda function to use the IAM role. In the AWS Management Console, navigate to the Lambda dashboard, select your Lambda function, and click on the Configuration tab. In the Runtime Settings section, click on Edit and select the IAM role you created earlier. Another important step is to validate user input. This can be done using API Gateway and AWS Amplify. API Gateway provides a robust set of tools to validate user input, including schema validation and input sanitization. To configure API Gateway, navigate to the API Gateway dashboard, select your REST API, and click on the Methods tab. In the Method Request Settings section, you can configure the input validation settings. You should also use environment variables to store sensitive data such as database credentials and API keys. To configure environment variables, navigate to the Lambda dashboard, select your Lambda function, and click on the Configuration tab. In the Environment Variables section, you can add and edit environment variables. Monitoring and logging are also critical to securing your Lambda functions. You can use AWS CloudWatch to monitor and log your Lambda functions. CloudWatch provides a robust set of tools to monitor and log your Lambda functions, including metrics, logs, and alarms. To configure CloudWatch, navigate to the CloudWatch dashboard, select your Lambda function, and click on the Metrics tab. In the Metrics section, you can configure the metrics and alarms settings. Finally, you should regularly update and patch your Lambda functions to prevent exploitation of known vulnerabilities. You can use AWS Amplify to update and patch your Lambda functions. To update and patch your Lambda functions, navigate to the AWS Amplify dashboard, select your Lambda function, and click on the Update tab. In the Update section, you can update and patch your Lambda functions. In conclusion, securing AWS Amplify Lambda functions requires a combination of IAM roles, input validation, environment variables, monitoring and logging, and regular updates and patches. By following these best practices, you can protect your serverless applications from unauthorized access and malicious activities.